All right, to our next story now. And she endured more anguish and suffering than most people go through really in a lifetime. And she's only 4 years old. Her name, Abigail Edan. And for some, she's now become a symbol of hope, resilience, and peace. Abigail's a dual American-Israeli citizen and was taken hostage during the October 7th attack. She witnessed her own parents being brutally murdered by Hamas in their home on a kibbutz near the border with Gaza. Abigail spent the next 50 days in captivity, eating little more than pieces of pita bread, and she was covered in lice. It's a terrible, terrible story, and despite that horrendous ordeal, she was reunited with her family and had a smile on her face, as we see here. Abigail's great-aunt, Liz Hirsh Naftali, joins us here in our New York studio tonight, and thank you, Liz, by the way, for coming in tonight. We appreciate it, and obviously I have to start by asking you how she's doing. I'm sure you're speaking to family in Israel. How is she?
She's back with her family. I want to say she's home, but she isn't home because her home was destroyed on October 7th. She doesn't have her parents. They were both murdered on October 7th. So when you ask, she was released 5 days ago after 50 days in captivity in Gaza. So what I can say, which is the blessing, is that she has a beautiful family, a sister and a brother, a 6- and 10-year-old who thought that their sister had been killed on October 7th, but then learned that she was a hostage. And their hope for this whole time was just to get their little sister back. And so I think that the one thing that people should understand is that when she was released and her sister and brother came and her cousins, she lit up. A child was so excited to see them.
So innocent.
Yeah.
And that was, and then just the instinct, and she just, the happiness that she felt inside. I'm sure like everybody else here, you woke up and you saw the headlines, and we just mentioned it, that the truce was over and the fighting had resumed. I wonder what you thought of that as someone whose family had gone through so much in the hostage crisis, and knowing that other families are still, you know, hoping that their loved ones are able to make it out. What did you think when you saw that this morning?
Well, first, I'm here also because of Abigail, and you had said that Abigail's a symbol of peace and resistance and hope. And so one of the things that after Abigail was released, and for all this time, for 7 weeks now, I have obviously been advocating for Abigail's release, but everybody's, all the hostages. So I continue to be an advocate and work with these families. So obviously when I saw what happened this morning, my heart fell a little, because we wanted to see another list. We expect every day to see a list, and more mothers and fathers and young girls and still babies and grandparents to come out. But what I believe, and you are reporting, is that while there is a break, there is negotiating going on.
Right, behind the scenes, maybe something.
So I am not somebody, I'm not a military expert or a political expert, but nobody wants to see devastation and war. What we are all hoping for, and this is the reason I'm here, and my focus is that all 50 hostages will still come home.
What would you say? You mentioned how you've been doing this work publicly as an advocate, and you've been out and you've done a number of interviews, and you're hoping for the best for Abigail, and as you say, you're advocating on behalf of other people as well. What would you say about the role the U.S. government has played in all of this? How helpful have they been? I know, I'll point out for context, I believe you've been a supporter of the president in your private life publicly and other Democratic politicians, so perhaps you've had a chance to have access or conversations with others in government throughout this time. Have you spoken to the president, and what would you say about the role the U.S. government has played in this particular situation?
So I'll start with the role the U.S. government has played in supporting American-Israeli hostages. There's over 30 nationalities that were kidnapped on October 7th. And what I can say from going on the Hill with a lot of other hostage families that have come here from Israel is a couple things. One, we've had amazing support from Democrats and Republicans in Congress. There is not one leader that we have met with that has not been completely supportive and has not worked tirelessly for the release of hostages.
Right.
As far as the president is concerned, I received on the day that Abigail was free, on the 50th day of her being a hostage, the president called my brother-in-law in Israel, and he called to me, and his message was, when she actually came back into Israel proper, that she was safe
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.